Hey guys, the Clock45 here, and today I have some Farming Simulator gameplay. Farming Simulator 2013 to be exact. So I'm going to be starting a new farm. Just I'll go ahead on normal, and get this loaded up. So I'm going to just be starting a new farm and just progressing as normal. This game is pretty fun. It doesn't seem like it would be, because it's a farming simulator, but I've enjoyed it. I originally learned about it, well, not originally. I learned about it from Reddit originally, but I saw most of the gameplay stuff of it from Nerdcube playing it, and he hates the game. I'm not really sure why. I love it. So yeah, let's get started. So you start out in this, well, let's turn down the time warp because we don't need that on at the moment. Okay. Alright, so basically you start out here, and you have some tractors. Get out of here. I don't care. So you start out with a weight, or two weights that you can use to counter the weight of plow or something you attach on the back of the tractor. So this is a plow. It allows you to create new fields and prepare fields for growing stuff on. This is a cultivator. This is for preparing a field to be reused after you've harvested. This is a sewing machine, not the type that you make clothes with. This is the type that you grow crops with. This plants the crops. So you attach it to the thing and you select the seed, and then as you drive it plants the seed. And this is a trailer which you use to harvest the grain. This is a tractor. This is the best tractor you start out with. This is the worst tractor in the game. It starts you out with 5 of them. I will show you where they all are in a second, because obviously only one is here. And this is the other tractor the game starts you out with. This is my favorite. It's not as powerful as that one though, but I kind of like this one more. I don't know why. And over here, you can see a fully grown field right there, because it starts you out with a completely fully grown field, which is good. This is the harvester, the combine harvester. So you start out with this very cheap model. So basically you get into this, you attach that, boom, and you're ready. And I guess we should go ahead and start grabbing this, because we kind of need to. Oh, that's loud. Alright, so I think I'm going to hire a worker, because I'm too lazy. I have other stuff to do. So if you hire a worker, it does drain your money faster, but with this field, it's not too much of a problem, because it's a pretty small field. So it's not much of a problem to have a worker working on that. Now let's see. We will go ahead and grab this, attach the trailer, and because that harvester has a very small inventory, it can't carry much at a time. We will trail next to it and collect the crops as it goes, because we don't have much to do other than that at this point, because we don't have many fields. We only have this one field. So I'll just show you just quickly. This is probably the first field we'd buy when we buy a field, and I'll show you how much this field costs. This field costs 25,000. So we have quite a ways to go at the moment. We have 6,000, which is not enough. But before that's probably a pretty high priority. I think relatively high priority is to get a new harvester, because that thing is not very good at all. And maybe a new sewing machine. But I'll show you in a second once this guy finishes the field, I guess. I will show you the shop and what you have to buy to progress and how much they all cost. And I didn't do that correctly, so he get rid of any of the crops he has, because I didn't come close enough for it to spray into. So we're just going to drive around, wait for him to round the bend. Turn down my volume again, because that's pretty loud. Alright, oh, and by the way, you might hear my keyboard more. You hear that? Oops. Oh yeah, those are headlights. You might hear my keyboard a bit more, but that's because I got a Razer Black Widow mechanical keyboard for Christmas. And I also got Steam money for Christmas, and that's how I bought this game. So the Black Widow is a mechanical keyboard, mechanical gaming keyboard at that. Oh god, I'm in his way, so we can't. Sorry. The Razer Black Widow is a gaming mechanical keyboard with Cherry MX Blue switches, which are the loudest Cherry MX switches, which Cherry MX switches are the most common gaming type of keyboard switch, mechanical switch. They are only beaten by the buckling spring switches, which are only found on IBM Model M keyboards. So yeah, it is a pretty loud keyboard. I hope it's not too much of a problem. I like this a lot more than my old keyboard. It is very nice to type on and use. So yeah, if you need a new keyboard, I recommend this keyboard. I haven't had it for very long, obviously, because Christmas was very recently. It was only 4 days ago. But I am enjoying using this keyboard so far. I have heard that Razer does have durability problems with their devices, but I'm hoping that will not come up. I'll have to be somewhat careful with this keyboard, but I'm hoping that will not be a problem, because this is a very nice keyboard. This is the this isn't just the normal one. This is the Razer Black Widow Ultimate. So I think that means it just has backlit keys and not much else of a difference. But yeah. I'm not really sure what the difference is between the Black Widow and the Black Widow Ultimate. And there's also the Black Widow Ultimate, or the Black Widow 2013, which is their most recent Black Widow, and the Black Widow Ultimate 2013. So that's just like the Ultimate 2013 is the most expensive, highest quality Razer keyboard or Razer Black Widow there is. But yeah, so yeah, we're just following this guy, trailing him to check how his crops are going, or to make sure that he doesn't get filled up, because then he will stop working if he gets filled. At the beginning, this is going to be a pretty slow start because we only have one field to work and there's not much else to do. But yeah. Once we get a second field and slowly get more and more fields, we will have more work to do, and this will be more interesting. Me and my friend have been playing this a bit, using the multiplayer feature. There's a really good feature. It's very well implemented, and very simple to do. Setting up a server is just simple as clicking a button, clicking create a server, selecting the map, setting up what type of connection it is depending on what internet you have and stuff, setting up the port, the name, the password if you want one, and how many players, and then you just click go ahead, select the region, and then it starts up the server and people can just connect just like that. No need for port forwarding, anything like that. So it's a very, very easy, good system, and it's lots of fun to use. Lots of fun to mess around and farm with your friends. So me and my friend have, Zombathon. We have been doing that where spawned in a bunch of money. Where if you were looking at my worlds when I created one, that was a one of them. I think it was the second one down. I had a ton of money on. Ooh, crud! I got stuck in this guy's way. Sorry. There was a ton of money on. That's because in the farming simulator, in your map files, you can edit. You can open up your save files as a text document, and then you can edit the amount of money you have, which is very, very nice. So I just gave a ton of money and set that up as the server world. So we've been doing quite a bit of stuff with that map. We are currently setting up a giant racetrack. Oh, by the way, this is the PDA, and that's the map of the world. This is not the entire thing. It's yeah, the game has some missions, but you have to buy equipment to do them, which I don't have at the moment, unfortunately. But the game does have missions that you can do. There's mowing, and there's also there we go. There's mowing missions, and there is front loader missions where you can just go ahead, where you go and either in the mowing missions you use a mower and you go pick up stuff, or if you do the front loader missions, you have to get a front loader and then you go and pick up a crate of something and just deliver it somewhere. Those are the only two missions the game comes with. They're not very original. It's just like a random set of it's just a random set of like introduction. It'll say like one of the things that I'll tell you. Well, it's a random introduction, just some random text when the mission pops up, and then it just changes what you are carrying depending on what the front loader mission gave you. In the case of mowing, there's two places where you can do a mowing job. They're both in the golf course that is at the bottom right corner of the map. They're just in one spot where it just spawns a bunch of grass that you just have to mow, and that's all. It's either in the north part or in the south part. There's two set parts, and it just randomly switches between those when you get the mission. So yeah, so I think we'll probably have to buy a front loader and a mower pretty quickly, because that's a good way to make money at the start of the game. And if you've noticed this stuff that the tractor is leaving, or that the harvester is leaving behind, is hay. You can use that to feed animals, or you can sell it, but you do need a hay baler to do that, and hay transporting equipment, which is a bit expensive. I don't have that yet. And it's not that high of a priority because we don't have animals to feed yet other than one chicken. Chickens are 40 bucks each, by the way. They drop eggs randomly, and eggs sell for a pretty good amount. Depends on how many you have. I don't know the exact cost. It doesn't tell you. This is the costs of each thing. So the game will have things where costs of different crops will go up and down, kind of like stocks. And there will be random chances for great demand, which will really bump up the price of a random crop. So you have to sell that, or you can sell that, but you make a lot more. Like, say, I think a great demand will drop increase. This is just a guess. I don't really think it's this. Well, I do think it's this, but this is just a guess. I'm not really sure. I think a great demand doubles the price of it at the time, or adds like 500 to it or something. So if my logic is correct, if there's a great demand of canola right now, the price would go up to 2,000. In that case, we do have. This is how much we have of each crop in storage. If there's a great demand of a crop, we would draw from this and bring that to wherever has the higher price. It's most of the time it's the freight yard rather than the farm shop. I think the freight yard is slightly farther away though, but it's usually worth it. So yeah, this is how much of each crop we have in storage. We have 8,583 units. I'm not sure how big of a unit, how big one unit is. Of wheat, we have 8,067 of barley, 8,215 of canola, 8,310 of corn, 8,880 of potato, 8,679 of sugar beet in storage. So yeah, this is currently wheat. The game starts you out with a full field of wheat. I'm not really sure why, but it's helpful to get some money at the beginning. Oh, by the way, cough. Jeez. By the way, so this tells you the current growth states of each. Well, it has the you can go to this, and that's what is growing there. So all around the map you can tell there's grass, which you can, I think you can sell, I'm not really sure. There's wheat on this field, because this is a wheat field. And this is the growth states. Oh god. Alright, so this is the growth states. Nothing is growing, nothing is ready to harvest except for that tiny sliver that we haven't harvested yet on this field. If a field's number is green, that means you own it. And if something is that pale green, that means it's ready to harvest, but you have to remove the tops because it's slightly withered. I think you need a different piece of equipment for that. And if the crop field is red, then that means it is withered, and you can't do anything with it anymore. So you just have to cultivate the land, and that's it. So you do not want to wither your crops. I actually did that by accident on my cheating world, so it didn't really matter, but I was growing some crops for fun. Where I had, you can adjust the time warp. So if you have plants growing and you set it up to max time warp, it'll grow, the plants will grow faster. Alright, and now that guy is done with the field, so we'll go and grab the bits that he didn't quite get. So yeah, if you forget to turn down the time warp, then that is a problem, because your plants will wither. You don't want that at all. So yeah, I accidentally, you have to, can't drive too fast when harvesting. You have to have cruise control on. There's different levels of cruise control. There's one that is for like the very slowest machines and add-ons and stuff. There's two that is where most harvesters work at. There's 3, I think. Yeah, 3 is 8 miles an hour, or about 10 actually. 3, I think this thing can go up to 10 miles an hour without, because this thing, I think, either will miss and just not get the crops, or the thing will pop off. I know things that have on the rear that are dragging along the ground will pop off if you go too fast, but if it's a, alright, there we go. If it's a thing that doesn't touch the ground, like a crop sprayer, which we'll get at some point, if it's a thing that doesn't touch the ground like a crop sprayer, it just, will, just miss parts, and I think that's what this does as well. And that's what the hay baler does as well as that. Alright, so now we have harvested that entire field. Oh, never mind. Alright, I'll probably end this video in a few minutes, because yeah, I'll end it at 7:10 according to the game, because this is currently in real time at the moment. Yeah, this is currently running in real time. And we're gonna go take this trailer. So that entire field was about a full load on this trailer. So we're going to go ahead and take this over to that's where you bring the trailer under if you're looking to withdraw crops. But if you're going to put in crops, you drive the trailer over this, press Q to unload, and it will unload the crops into there, which will then, as you can see, load it into the wheat storage, because that was a wheat crop that we had just harvested. So yeah, that's where you go if you want to unload potatoes and sugar beets. You just bring the trailer. You just bring the trailer under there. So yeah, God, I need to be careful with this. It's a bit difficult to drive these things, especially the cheaper tractors, because they have really annoying acceleration, just really, really slow. Boom. Now I will, if you hit tab, you can travel between your vehicles. This one is over here at the cattle farm. This is by the sheep farm. This is where your sheep are. Sheep and cattle are if you buy any. This is at the farm shop where you can sell your eggs. And this is back at the farm. So I'm going to take this one from the farm shop and bring it down to the normal shop because that's where we're going to go more. And then I will show you what things you can buy. So if you pick up eggs from your chickens, you can go ahead and sell them here for a bit of money. Not much, but it's something. And money is good to have. So I'll bring this tractor down. As you can see, this is a very slow tractor. These are very cheap tractors. They're like 1,000 each, I think. Which, with the amount of money we have at the moment, may seem like a lot, but it's really not. The good harvesters and good tractors are about 250,000. So yeah, we have a long way to go. We will eventually. No, I don't have a front loader. That's something that I definitely need to buy very, very soon, because we will get a lot of missions for that. That and a mower. So yeah. And the front loaders are useful for other things like hay bales, and in the case that you do flip over your tractor, watch. There is absolutely no physics at all in this game. In the case that you do flip over a tractor and you don't want to reset it for whatever reason, maybe because you have stuff in the trailer, and I think resetting a tractor gets rid of anything in the trailer, so if you don't want to reset a trailer because it has some valuable crops in it, you can just take a front loader to it and try and flip it back over. Hello. And there's inside view as well, which I think I showed earlier. Hello. So yeah, there's a tiny bit of AI. They just drive around though, they don't do much. Hello. Here we go. And this is the farm shop. As you can see, they have cardboard cutouts of tractors. Yep. So this is the shop. So you can have it sorted by machine type, by brand. There's all these different brands. What is that? Oh yeah, that's the hay bale stacker. You can buy animals here. In fact, let's buy a few more chickens. Boom. I own 4 chickens now. So they will give me more eggs. This is different stuff where these things, solar collectors, and damn, that's expensive, but so worth it. These things will give you different amounts of income. Very, very little income, but things like this is very expensive, but every hour it gives you $2,000. So once you have those, it eventually will buy itself back, or pay itself back. This will as well, but this is quite a bit slower because this is well, still a decent amount, not too long. Oopsies, I didn't mean to do that. Machine type. This is a mod, or mods by machine type. This is a mod. This game does have mod support built in. It's very nice, very useful. Mods by Brand again. And this is another mod that allows you to place sheds and halls where you can store your stuff. The shop will occasionally have sales on different things, and this is where you own stuff. And we'll go back to machine type. So, these are all the tractors. These are the tractors that you will eventually be getting. These are very, very powerful tractors. This is basically just a hauling stuff, doing all kinds of dirty work, and this is just things that have to be done quickly, because this is the very fast tractor. There's front loaders. That's the thing we need to buy for some of the missions. Huh, I didn't know they had that. What the hell? Oh, okay. That's for using the silos and stuff. I'm not really sure. That's another front loader. That is indeed another front loader. And these are harvesters. This is the harvester that we have. This is a harvester that you can put on behind a tractor, I think. No. Never mind. That's just something else. I'm not really sure. This is another harvester. And again, the cutter is different. This is another harvester. Cutter is different. Another harvester. 2 cutters. This is a normal cutter. This is a corn cutter, so you can harvest corn using that. This is another harvester, corn, and that mows grass apparently. This is potato harvesting and stuff. This is, you have to have that on the front, or you have to bring that around to top the potatoes, which I guess cuts off the top or something, and then this harvests them. This does both of those in once. This is a very expensive machine that you just buy one, and it does all the work. This is the same thing, but for sugar beets, topper, harvester, 2-in-1. These are tippers that store stuff, different things like that. These are the cultivators that I think I explained how they work. These are plows again. These are sewing machines, so there's a lot of sewing machines, and you eventually want to be getting that one, the Condor, because that does 15 meters at once. It's 15 meters long. That's a very good one. These are fertilizer spreaders. I'm not really sure how these work, but they spread fertilizer behind the thing to help make your plants grow faster. These are sprayers. This is a cheap one, just goes right down below so that you have to go a long way. This extends a bit, not too far though, 24 meters. This does 40 meters. This is in a trailer on its own, and this does 40 meters as well. This is just an all-in-one. This is a manure spreader. I'm not really sure how this work either. These are slurry tanks. I'm not really sure. Okay, apparently these do liquid manure from the cow pasture and biogas plant. I'm not sure how those work. These are mowers. That is the Amazone Profi Hopper, which is the cheapest mower you can get. It is a piece of junk. So yeah, it goes like 6 miles an hour, I think. This is what you want to eventually get. Except this kind of is a bit annoying. What you do, if you need to feed cows and stuff, you can use grass that you get. So what you would do then is you would have a tractor that has a front attachment and a rear attachment. So you'd attach this on the front, and then you'd attach a these are windrowers. I don't know what they do. I don't know what they do either. Drying grass to hay. Oh, that's interesting. Then you'd have these on the back, so you can this catches all the grass and stuff. These are used for hay balers. This is a square baler, so that does squares, and this does round ones. This is just a cheap bale trailer. This is a slightly more expensive bale trailer, and this is a thing where it has that thing there. It picks it up and stacks it on its own. Very useful. I've used that before on the Cheating World. These are for feeding your animals. These are just weights to counter the weight of things behind. These are stuff like that. And back to tractors. So, Jeez, that took me a long time. That took me 7 minutes to go through that. Alright, so yeah, that is Farming Simulator 2013. I will be recording another video of this soon. This is video 1 in this series of however many I decide to make. I don't know how many I'm going to make. Okay. You can jump around. I'm not good at it though. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed watching. I enjoyed making it, as I always do. Nice, I did that. As I always do. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Let's see if I can... Aw. Dang. Thanks for watching. Well, thanks for watching, and bye.